scriptures tell us that in the beginning, God created Adam.
That's right.
And Adam was kind of incomplete, wasn't he?
That's true.
So God created Eve so there would be a family.
That's true.
What do you see happening to that family structure in America today, Pastor?
You know, we look at this word called love, and we say love and the compassion of love and the understanding of love. We want to embrace everything and everyone and everyone's idea of what love is. But if you look in the Bible and you see the love of God, the agape love of God, then you got to understand true love, God kind of love, is a love that confronts. It doesn't, not always embraces. There's times where true love confronts. And in America today, we want to embrace everybody's opinion of love.
The translation today is love is tolerance to the extreme.
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's not Bible. That's not true biblical teaching. So when we see the family being attacked, you know, you said that God created Adam and he created Eve. And then we see families and family shows on TV where we have this new modern family, this new concept of a family where it's upside down. You see shows on TV where children are running the house. It seems like the children are the parents, or the parents are serving the children, or you see relationships that are not biblically based or biblically formatted. It's a, you know, men with men and women with women, and we want to embrace that and call that a union of love or family, and the family is being attacked. The family in America and family all over the world is being attacked, and one basic cause of that is simply rebellion. Nobody wants to submit. Nobody wants to submit to God. There's fathers in the homes that don't want to learn to submit to their wives, or wives don't want to learn to submit to their husbands. Kids don't want to learn to submit to their parents. Nobody wants to submit to biblical teaching in America anymore. So the concept of family, the concept of a mother and a father, it seems to hold no value. No one seems to put value in that anymore. You got, you know, men that are absent. They're just, you know, unaccountable. They're just not there. You know, you got women that are saying that, and this is not an indictment against their strength and their desire, but you get women today that are saying, I don't really need a man. I don't really want a man in my home. And that's their statement. And they pass that down to their children. You know, we don't want a man in the house. You know, so the families in America is being attacked from so many different avenues. So many in the music industry, TV, you know, in school, families are being attacked, and the simply bottom line is rebellion. Nobody wants to submit.
You know, that was the original sin, was rebellion.
Absolutely.
Disobedience to God.
Right.
And so the more things change, the more things stay the same.
That's absolutely
Unfortunately, right now, we see single-parent homes where children really do rule the roost.
Right.
The television programs you were talking about are actually a reflection of real life in America in many ways.
That's right.
The congregation that you serve right now in, is it upstate New York?
It's upstate New York.
Watertown, New York.
Right.
Is there a percentage of single-parent families that you could identify? I mean, they're struggling. They're trying to put it all back together.
You know, my congregation is located, as I mentioned, in Watertown, New York. We're right there near the 10th Mountain Division. The 10th Mountain Division is one of the largest Army divisions that are out there. We're at the fort there, Fort Drum, and the deployment rate that Fort Drum faces, you know, cycle in, cycle out.
So your congregation is always
changing. But one of the things I see with that is the high rate of divorce, which leaves so many single families.
Now, are you talking about divorce within the church?
Even within the church, as a result of the high rate of deployment, and that's just one of many reasons.
Yes.
You know, the divorce rates are so high in our nation. But as a result of that, there's a lot of single families. You know, they didn't start out that way, but they end up that way. And whether it's a father at home raising his kids by himself, because there's a lot of good men out there that are raising their children as well. Or if there's a mother out there raising her child out there. Sometimes circumstances in life is not what they wanted it to be, but they're dealing with what they've been dealt with, and they're doing a good job. But you can see the impact of how that's deals with the children that we're raising up, this next generation of kids coming up with single-family homes. It's a tragedy. It really is a tragedy. It's hard, you know, for these children to go to school and see some of their friends have moms and dads in the home, and then some of their friends have, you know, just a mom or just a dad. And it's a challenge in the church to pastor a congregation that is so complex. You know, you got family units. Family units in the day are not the same makeup as it was, you know, even in my generation.
Well, thank God there are pastors like you, Pastor Swearinger, who are ministering to those people who find their way to the doors of the church in hopes of putting life back together.
Absolutely.
And the way to do that is on the written word of God.
Absolutely.
And submit to His direction, and He'll do miraculous things to restore families, won't He?
Yes, He will. Yes, He will.
Thanks for watching.